Every heartbeat begins as an electrical signal. Let's follow that signal through the heart's conduction system and watch it draw the ECG one wave at a time. It starts in the sinoatrial node, a small cluster of pacemaker cells high in the right atrium. The SA node depolarizes on its own, 60 to 100 times a minute, with no input needed from the nervous system. The wave spreads across both atria, and they contract. On the ECG, that is the P wave. The signal then arrives at the atrioventricular node, sitting at the base of the interatrial septum. This is the only electrical connection between the atria and the ventricles, and here the signal deliberately slows down, pausing for roughly 0.09 of a second. That pause is the whole point. It gives the atria time to finish filling the ventricles before the ventricles contract. On the tracing, this is the flat stretch after the P wave, and the full P, our interval normally measures 120 to 200 milliseconds. Past the AV node, the signal speeds up again. It runs down the bundle of His, splits into the right and left bundle branches, and spreads through the Purkinje fibers, the fastest conducting tissue in the heart. Because that network delivers the signal almost everywhere at once, both ventricles depolarize together and contract as a unit. That is the QRS complex, and normally the whole thing is over in less than 120 milliseconds. Right after the QRS, the ventricles are fully depolarized, and the tracing sits flat at baseline. That flat stretch is the ST segment. Then the ventricles repolarize, resetting their cells for the next beat, and that recovery is what produces the T wave. The atria repolarize too, but that signal is small, and it is buried inside the much larger QRS. So one beat, one tracing. P wave, the atria depolarize. P, our interval, the AV node, holds the signal back. QRS, the ventricles depolarize. ST segment, fully depolarized. T wave, the ventricles reset. And if the SA node ever stops leading, the system has backups. The AV junction can take over at 40 to 60 beats per minute, and the His Purkinje system below it at 20 to 40. Slower, but enough to keep blood moving. Normally you never see them, because the fastest pacemaker sets the rhythm, and that is the SA node.